Hello, hello, hello. Greetings to all those on my YouTube channel that have fallen in and found me in this place that I am now. Thank you and greetings. It's been a day today. And as I begin, I notice my Wi-Fi is starting to act up. So the sounds may disappear, but the intent of the content will be intact. So today's topic that I want to talk about is, when will I be in reunion with my twin flame? For many, this becomes this huge thing that I'm saying now you because I've gotten myself past that because I have found my balance. And so for those who haven't found their balance, those who are still in between the 3D and maybe the 4D, where you're still in the physical thinking that I need to have these things happen to me that will quantify the connection of what I believe to be the twin flame connection. And that's not the case. That is not a something that's going to be significant. That is not the way this works. You see, this is something that very few will ever be able to get a reading for, the twin flame journey. Now, as a reader and as an energy healer, I know that I have access to information. But the information is for the one who I am contacting with, who I'm coming in contact with, who I am working with. And so if you come to me and say, Nick, when am I going to be in reunion with my other significant? I will sit and tell you the answers are already there within you. You don't need me for this. This, what you are seeking is outside of you. And the reason why you won't find a answer that will, it may appease you for the moment, but you will not find this lasting. And the reason is that your other, the twin flame, has the ability, as you do, to have access to free will. What is the free will? Free will is, I may know, I may feel this connection between you and I, the twin flames. I may feel this in a way that confuses me, scares me, forces me to see things deep within me that I'm not prepared to contend or deal with. And so this part of your soul has the ability to say, I will postpone this for a later date. And here you sit going, I have to have the answers. I need the question that is haunting me. Am I going crazy? Am I imagining this? Am I obsessive in this quest to find the answers? You see, the answers are already there within you. You know. You know because there is a message that you are receiving at the beginning of this connection that changes everything that you once knew. Beliefs, ideas. You have to understand that what you are seeking is already there within you. Those on this journey have this gift And I say it's a gift because not everybody connects with their twin flame every life cycle. So if that is something that resonates with you, if that is something that you see is like a little different than just the regular, I'm meeting Sally meets Joe. And it's like, cool, you know, but this connection goes beyond that. It's like, oh, how did I get the blueprints of your soul, the other person connecting with theirs, the twin flame? And this is what happens. And it begins through here, the visual, the one-on-one eye contact. And when you see this, when you look into the eyes with this heart of yours open, you will see the footprint of the soul that matches yours. It is here that everything changes. And it is here that's going to do one of two things. It's going to cause you this complete motivation within you to go, this is different. I have not experienced this before. This is beyond my scope. This is beyond any of my ever experiences in my life. And it won't matter the cycle in your life that you are. What will matter is at the point in which you are, that you are able to see and go, oh, this is important. Important in the way that you know that there's things that you have to do. You see, they will trigger in you things that need to be contended with, things that have to be let go of, things that have to be released here. They will be the muse. They will be the trigger that motivates you to do what you have questioned whether or not you should have done years past. But this person comes in like a wave and wakes you in a way that leaves you completely breathless. Breathless in a way that's like, oh, what the heck just happened here? How did I look into your eyes and feel this sense of being in a place of home? How is that possible? How is it that this connection that I felt from this at a distance, and then we come closer together and we look into each other's eyes, and it's like the vibration of the two reuniting. And then it's what I feel is the homecoming. The homecoming of the souls. One will be completely shocked. The other will be shocked, but it'll be like, this is familiar. I need more. And you'll be doing this. Give me more. And the other be like, whoa, 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 whoa. This is startling. This is scary. This is frightening. And then it begins. The journey. The running. The chasing. All these things that everybody has described on their sites. I believe it is a truth. I believe it is an effect. I believe it happens because one of the two will be like, I got this. I understand this. This was what I've been looking for my whole freaking life. And the other will be like, oh, you were reminding me of things that I have to let go of, and I'm not prepared. I'm not ready. And it scares them. It scares them in a way that all they can think about, all they can do is find a reason why you are not compatible at the time that they are. You have deficiencies. You have things that lack for them to feel complete. And those things that will force them to walk away from you are areas in you that are intended to be healed. And yes, they will be disturbing. And it'll be like, whoa, I can do this. I can fix this. Give me a second. It'll be like, no. Decision made. Because of this, I have to walk. But inside of them, they're like, whoo, this was close. I barely escaped. You almost got me. But lucky, I found reasons to do my exit stage right. Now you might say, Nick, how is this even possible? How do you come across, how do you even feel this? Now I'm going to say, just based on my own walk, my own journey. You see, I am now past the 2-year point of separation. Now, within the 2 years, I probably sent 4 or 5 texts where I've gotten positive responses, but yet in the sense of being positive is like, how did you? And then in the end, it's like, but it's not enough. It's like, okay, cool. So it's cool here, and so my nose is probably running. It is. But yet, recently, in the last 2 months, 2.5 months, mine has shown up at the strangest of times, in the sense of the 3D. Because I am now at a place where I have found my balance, and it's like I found a peace within me. The peace being the balance that I know who it is I am, and I know the things in which she, boom, shook me to find a solution and a resolution within me to heal me. And it wasn't easy. And it didn't come overnight. What it was, that I know, the more I start focusing here within me, dealing with my own things that I know that I need to let go of, the closer I get, the more she has popped up. The last time she has popped up just in a couple of weeks ago so we're in Christmas and they had a Christmas tree lighting up here. I'm sitting there in the shop that I work, busy. And this young girl is talking to me, asking me about classes in this pottery shop that I work. And she, all of a sudden, I'm like looking down, because I am a man of height. I'm looking down, not in a egotistical way, but in just a height difference. And I felt, because I'm a peripheral guy, so when I see movement, my head turns, and I felt this at the front door. And mind you, it is dark outside at this time. And it was this person, this beautiful soul, without a mask, and she's waving at the door. And I look up with a mask on, and so I'm like this, waving. And it took me a minute, the process. And then the process is like, holy crap, there you are. And in my mind, I'm like, where the hell have you been? And she keeps moving past. And I was in the middle of a conversation discussing things, the classes that we offer at the shop that I'm at. And I'm like, boop, froze. And I'm still looking at the door. My twin flame walks. Her friend comes back around and looks in the door. I don't know why. Maybe it was to see if I was still there with my tongue hanging out underneath the mask. She couldn't tell because I had the mask on. But it was like, I'm looking and I see her come back around and then go, her friend. I didn't budge. I couldn't budge. I had too many people lined up ready to do transactions. And I tell the young girl, I said to her, I'm sorry. I was just distracted. And I continue. Had it been 2 months, 3 months earlier, I would have said, hold the thought, I'll be right back. And I would have walked at whatever cost to the front door and chased her down and said, hey, where the hell have you been? But I didn't. Because I have found the balance within me. The balance is where we need to be. The balance of you being and understanding the true reason for this connection. And it's not necessarily of the two physically continuing in the life cycle that you're in now, but you doing you. And continuing on the life path, the life work that has been intended for you to do. You see, mine has been this muse that has pushed me beyond. I have no clue if she understands the motivation she has given me to move forward in my own life. So, with that, I want all who might watch this understand that this journey is not easy. And a lot of times in the 3D, we expect things to happen in a way that with this connection, it will not. It happens on a different time frame schedule. But no. Everything you need is already there within you. Everything that you need is already here within you. What you're seeking is here. But most of us on this journey feel that it's outside. If I can just do, if I can just be more, my twin flame will come back. And that's not the way this works. They come into your life to wake you up, to shake you up, and to push you to do things that are needed for you to do in order for you to find the mission that you were here for. And it's not so much for the romance of this connection. And this is a topic that I will probably talk about on my next video here, sex versus lovemaking with the twin flame. It's much more. This connection is much more than just the two being the Disney love affair. This connection is about the love affair of you finding you. So with that, I'm going to say this is it for this video. Be well. Be love always. And until next time, stay awesome.